hit me.
It fucking works! It fucking works! Sorry.
It works.
Dude, imagine getting blinded when you're kissing a wall. I would be so pissed.
Right?
Oh, wow! Not that pissed! Okay, guys, there are hundreds of flashlight tutorials out there and quite a few flashbang tutorials, but this is a little different. Everyone tells you to look out for the survivor being at the killer's chest, or the hand being level with the shoulder, which are great indications of when to do flashlights. And I guess there's like a hand thing where you're picking up the survivor and they're going to, you know, switch their hand, their grip, or flashbangs. These are great, but what if the killer and survivor are behind a wall? What if they're, what if you're dropping in for a Batman save? What if they're up a hill? What if it's just your body is blocking it? What if corn's blocking it? You know, there's a lot of stuff that can block your view of the killer, which will then mess up the animation. Everyone asks, how do you do Pinhead's timing? How do you do Argolon? How do you do the Demogorgon's timing, right? But it's all the same. Every killer, no matter who you are, has that 3-second timing. If you just look at the body, the aura of the body, you'll get your flashlights no matter what. If you get the timing right on the body, it's always the same, except for Sadako. But I can go over that as well. Here we go. Now what do I look for? I look for the aura bouncing on the second bounce. There's two. He picks him up the first one, and then he lifts up. Right? 1, 2. I took this from a video that I'm going to put in the description because it's a really good flashlight video. This is the Shinsley thing that everyone and their mothers puts in their videos. I look for the start of the second bounce. So, picks him up. Right when he's moving up the second time, I start blasting. When I see him even inch up a bit for the second bounce, I start my flash. Here we go. Now here, because of the corn, he couldn't see that I was near his chest, but he started it just as I was at his chest, because he followed the aura of my survivor. Now for my personal favorite, flashbangs. Now, flashbangs work the same as a firecracker. I personally like to wait until I see the body do the first bounce, when they're falling from the first bounce. So they're going up, they're at their peak, I'll press it there. Now another way my friend Justin found is, there's an audio cue. If you press it after their first groan when they're getting picked up, you will get the flashbang save, but this game is the buggiest I've ever seen it in my life. And one of those bugs are sound bugs that just make noises not happen, such as vaulting and some killer things and some moans. And some people are quieter than others, sometimes it's hard to hear, but it is a thing. If you listen throughout the video when I'm doing the flashbangs, you'll probably catch it. Sadako actually does have different animations, and I feel like they're even easier than the original animations. The flashlight, I like to wait until the instant I know they're gonna lift off the ground. So it may take a little bit of work to get the timing of the lift down, but once you do, it's hard to miss a flashlight save against the Sadako because the animation is so precise. It's okay. It's okay. I forgot to record the flashboard. Alright, it's the same timing though. People know it's the same timing. And the flashbangs are almost just as easy. For the flashbangs, what you want to do is wait until they're on their knees. When they get to their knees, then press it.
Damn, that's free. That's free.
I like to wait until their legs are pointing to the left of Sadako.
That seems pretty free to me.
Now don't get confused by the sound that the flashbang makes or the noise the game makes when you drop it. The actual start of the throw is the arm. The arm movement is where it's actually starting. So if you look frame by frame, you will see that the start of the animation and the pressing of the button actually is when the arm starts moving to throw it down. So why am I not doing animations for every single killer? Because every single killer except the Onryo Sadako has the same exact pickup animation, if not just a little different. So the timing, the bounces are always there. So that's all you need. You don't need to see every single killer animation. You don't need to see how Pinhead does his chains. I don't know what his animation is, but I don't need to because I get flashlights and flashbangs anyway because I pay attention to the aura of the body. And that's all you need, and this is what I've been doing. It's the best way to do it when you're running in from a certain angle, when you're running in behind a wall to get a quick flashlight save, or you're vaulting over something, jumping down from somewhere to get a flashbang. It works when you can't see the killer's hand or whatever cue you go off. I hope this helped you guys out and maybe opens the mind to others to go more based off of the aura rather than the killer's animation itself.